Kathy would say, holiness is attractive. And holiness and being, doing all the rules of the Bible seemed laborious to me. It seemed just heavy. Almost like it tethered you, but it does the opposite. And that was the first time she challenged me, and she said, no, holiness is attractive. Holiness is what brings life and light and color to us. It's what brings beauty, but it's the Lord's beauty, not our own beauty. And I just remember digging in deep and waking up one morning. I remember I started hearing music. I was sitting in his presence in silence. And I was like, Lord, what does your voice sound like? Because I know in Zephaniah 3:17 it says, he rejoices over us with singing. And I thought, what does your singing voice sound like? Did you ever think about that? Have you ever thought even God's speaking voice, let alone his singing voice?
Yeah.
And I know in the word it says that his voice sounds like mighty rushing waters, like just, it's thunderous, right? But he also comes to us in a still small voice. And I'll never forget asking him that question, Lord, what does your voice sound like? And then I went to the piano and I just started playing, and I started hearing the lyrics. I can hear the melody through the noise, a whispering, sounding clearer than anything. It's my Savior singing. This is where my heart belongs. Listening to this freedom song, it's the voice that leads me home when my Savior's singing. And I remember just starting to work for Kathy, and I was visiting Nashville at the time because I still lived in New York. I brought it to her. I was so nervous because I'm like, I want to write, but I don't know if I'm a writer, you know. And I remember she just started sobbing, and she's like, Moosh, can I write and with you, finish the song with you? And that was the starts of
your writing,
of just explosion of. I was hearing melodies and hearing orchestration.
So you were just doing it. You're sitting down and just started playing.
Well, I mean, I've been playing and more of a worship leader. But I remember when I'd be at the concerts and conferences and I would be playing behind her, I would start hearing just these melodies, and then I'd bring them to her and I'd go, what do you think about this? And she would just, yep, let's write this. You know, so we would just write and write and write, and it just evolved into a form of worship that I never knew existed. So when you say, it's like, where does saying yes to God bring you? That was the start of it. That was the start of me coming alive and not necessarily trying to attain anything, but just become. And then all of a sudden, God starts to deposit things that lead you to the places that he wants you to be.